Hey guys, Chris here with All Things Cool and Common. Another Pog update for you. Today we answer the question that's been burning in your minds. What would happen if the Land Before Time and the NFL got married and had a Pog? All right, let's find out the answer to that question and more on this exciting update of Pogs. Let's go. All right, here it is. The 1994 complete 30 Pog set of the League Before Time. So we're going to zoom in, take a closer look. I've got a little special setup here, but just to give you a quick glance, I've got multiples of every single team. And as a matter of fact, I'll talk a little bit about the strategy for selling these here. So there's 30 Pogs in the set. The fewest that I have are of the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Eagles, I've got 3 Pogs of. So what that means is I've got 3 complete sets. So I'm going to sell 3 complete sets. And all the other teams I will sell as singles. So there'll be 29 listings of singles and 3 sets complete for sale when we're all done. All right, let's take a look. There's a little bit of interesting NFL history here. Now your Pogs need to be displayed with the proper reverence for Pogs, and especially a complete set of NFL Pogs. So I hand carved out of marble this beautiful column display. No, I did not. My friends at Windy City Books have a little 3D printing business, and I got this awesome display from them. So I'll put a little link to their whatnot here in this video because I just want to give them a shout out. Amazing job on that. The detail on this is just sick. So and it just so happens to fit Pogs perfectly. So here we go. Let us take a look at our NFL, the League Before Time Pogs, and take a look. So number 1, the Raiders. The Raiders were nowhere near Los Angeles in 1994. I'll give you bonus points in the comments if you can tell me where they were. Were they the Oakland Raiders? Were they the Los Angeles Raiders? What kind of Raider was a Raider in 1994? All right. The Pogs themselves, though, are really cool. Some of them have the League Before Time logo in the back, and in the foreground, it's your favorite NFL team in a dinosaur cartoon character in all different kinds of poses. These were by... Oh, I'm dropping it. Hold on. There we go. These were by Boink. Right? So very interesting. Boink Street Caps back in the day. All right. So number 1, your Raiders. Number 2, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's nice. They got the Eagles logo there on the wing of the... Is that a crossbreed between a pterodactyl and an eagle? It might be. Again, the Eagles are the fewest that I have, which to me makes sense because the area in which I live is outside of Philadelphia. So it would make sense to me that back in the day, the Eagles Pogs were the most popular. All right. Here's one I actually have a lot of because back in the day, the Chiefs stunk. Not anymore. Well, this year, but it's the Chiefs. Or should we say the Chiefs? All right. That is a number 3. Number 4, your Denver Broncos. All right. We'll let Chris at Fossil Forward Finds tell us about the equines that were the forefathers of the modern day horse, back on his channel. But hey, there's a dinosaur horse for you. Don't say it couldn't happen. I saw it on a Pog. It must be true. Here are your Buccaneers. Looking good, representing. And then we've got your Jaguars. Yes. Jaguars were a thing back in '94. They're one of the newer teams in the NFL, but not the newest. We've got America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Gator country, apparently. Gator-ish, if I dare say. Then you got your Cardinals. All right, again, bonus points down in the comments. 1994, were they the St. Louis Cardinals? Were they the Arizona Cardinals? What kind of Cardinal were they? Let me know. It's kind of fun to see some of the teams that are here and are not here in this 1994 set. There's your Bengals, of course, the Bengal Tiger Dinosaur variant. All right, looking good there with the Bengals. That's what, number 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9. Number 10, the Browns. Number 10, the Browns. Looking good. The detail on these is really quite nice, actually. I kind of dig the set. Vikings, number 11. Triceratops representing. Number 12, we have, make sure I got this the right way, the Saints. Saints looking good. A little something extra written there on the bottom I can't quite make out. Then we got your 49ers. Looking good there. San Fran. Up next, number 14, the Seahawks. Check out those Seahawks. All right. Okay. Next, number 15, halfway through now. There's your Pittsburgh Steelers. Looking rough and ready. Number 17, the Dolphins and the Dolphin ancestor. Okay, here's one for the old school crew. The Oilers. The Oilers. I am familiar with the Houston Oilers. Now, of course, we have the Houston Texans. There is no Texans Pog in here because there were no Texans back in 1994. But let me know in the chat. Do you know what was the last year the Houston Oilers were actually an NFL team? All right. Check it out. Oilers. Now, love them or hate them, there's the Patriots right there. League Before Time Pogs, dinosaurs representing the NFL teams of the day. You got your Bear here. Chicago. Looking good. We got your Falcons. Make sure you put down in the comments what your favorite team is or what your favorite Pog is out of this list. Here's my favorite right here, coming up next. Your Giants, right there. Big Blue. Having a tough time this year, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe next year. Too many injuries. Next, the Bills of Buffalo. Looking good. Only a few more left. We got number 23 now. That's the Panthers. Kind of looking like a saber-toothed panther there. And we got your Detroit Lions. Looking like a saber-toothed lion there. Then you've got your Rams, your LA Rams. Rams famously in Los Angeles, spent a little time in St. Louis, then went back to Los Angeles. I was actually in the city of St. Louis the day that they announced, that ownership announced they were moving the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on earth, Kurt Warner and crew, that the St. Louis Rams were moving to Los Angeles, back to Los Angeles. And, ooh, it was an ugly day in the city of St. Louis. People burning jerseys at the gate in front of the stadium. Woo! All right, here we go. Jets. Jets. Jets, Jets, Jets. Then we've got your Chargers. Again, 1994. San Diego Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers. California Chargers. You tell me. All right, here we go. Number 28. Your Colts. Looking very coltish. Number 29. Green Bay and the Packers. The Pack Attack. And then number 30, we have the legacy name of the Washington Commanders. Again, 1994. So you've got your legacy logo and your legacy name for what is currently known as the Washington Commanders. So there you go. There's your 30 Pogs set. Let's take a look at what these might go for. All right, so let's check out some pricing here. There's not a lot sold in the last 3 years, but it's interesting. Very recently, there's a Jacksonville Jaguars Pog that sold for $5.99, free shipping. Cowboys NFL Pog. It's the brass slammer for the set, sold for $4 with $4 in shipping. There's a complete lot of 30, sold for $18.99 plus $5.90 shipping. And I think there was one, Jacksonville Jaguar, sold for $3.99 with 74-cent shipping. A lot of 11 sold for $5 with $2.30, and there's another complete lot of 30, complete set, $5, almost $8 in shipping. One more, there's a lot of 20 sold for $8.75, $6 shipping. There's an Eagles sold for $5.99, free shipping. The Washington team, $5.99, free shipping. And then down at the very bottom there, looks like we got a lot for $10 free shipping. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. There's everything you need to know about the 30 Pog set League Before Time. Pretty interesting, right? Kind of neat artwork. It was fun to play around with that. We're in the middle of NFL season now here, getting towards the end, so I think now's a good time to get those guys listed. So speaking of listings, in my descriptions in all my Pog videos, I will include a link directly to the Pog section of my eBay store. So feel free to click that link and you can see at any given time what's currently listed. I'm also going to put the link to my friend Chris's Pog store as well in his eBay store. So if you see something on mine that you like, go ahead and click. If you see something on his, if you want to check out his store and check out his videos, please do so. It's a lot of fun working together with Chris on this. What else? Got a lot of Pogs in queue now, but haven't sold any. So I'm still at $34 sold. We'll see where Chris is at. I think he's ran in front of me a little bit. And I think over the holiday season, I'm going to try to put together a little spreadsheet something similar to his format. So help us compare apples to apples and help me keep track of things, because I really have processed a dozen or so sets of Pogs now. They're not listed in eBay yet. I'm getting ready to make videos of them coming up, and look forward to some of the previews in my shorts. And until next time, like, subscribe, check out the eBay store, keep Pogs alive, and keep it cool, calm, and collected. Catch you next time.